Hey everyone, Sword here, and today it is 173rd episode of Weekly Vlogs. 173 weeks has gone by and I'm still going and I keep messing up the intro. No matter what I do, I still mess up the intro. But either way, this is gonna be a little bit of a small update of what's been going on. That first of all, I finally got my shock mount and it actually fits on the Blue Yeti. The first one that I bought, it didn't fit whatsoever. I should have taken a picture of it. But well, it's just, it didn't fit. I had to return it. It cost me $10 to get over here, and for me to ship it back was $6. So I was actually out of $4. Really sucks. Do your research and make sure you actually get the product that will actually work. I didn't actually do a keyword search. I just saw it. I looked at the picture. I looked at the diameter, and it was small, and I did not even pay attention to it. I just looked at the picture. It was enlarged, of course, so that I could actually show it. So in my mental process, that I thought it would actually work for my Blue Yeti. So I got that, and of course, I got to send it back because it was not good for me anyways. Unless I was able to find somebody who has a small microphone that could sell them a shock mount for maybe $5, at least get $5 out of it, right? But it's just, I was out of luck. So I had to send that back, got myself a brand new shock mount. It's finally here, and what the shock mount will do is actually get rid of some of the vibrance that sometimes the computer is able to vibrate, because when the fan's on, it kind of shakes things up and you'll hear a slight hum, and the shock mount will be the thing that actually gets rid of the hum and also some other electronic hums. So that's really good for me. And the only thing I will not get rid of is with all these cars. I just took the worst time of the day to actually start filming because school's already out and now trucks and cars are just driving back and forth, back and forth. Maybe you don't even hear them because I still got the isolation shield, which I am thinking that I should keep because I see other people use an isolation shield, so it may be a good actual thing for me to use. That it does trap the audio to where it doesn't go through the mic and just bounces off the walls or anything. It traps the audio within the shield so that you could get a better audio quality for your commentaries. So maybe that would be the thing that I could actually use so that I don't have that echoey type of voice. Now I gotta get used to actually working up the microphone gain levels to where it's low, and if I accidentally put it up too high, it'll sound like I'm yelling and the audio distorts just a tad bit, even though I'm not yelling, I'm just speaking normally. Well, not really that normally, it's just I had to raise my voice a little bit higher since the microphone's a little bit away from me, but it just shows that I am here. Like, I could always do a monotone voice if I wanted to, but that's not going to be the thing that I want you guys to hear. And one of the other things that I want to talk about is that the Pomeranian that we actually rescued, we have already returned them to their owners. That they actually posted up a little bit of a poster here and there, and I looked at it, it's like, is this a Pomeranian? I gave it to my father, and then my father calls in, they came by, they looked at the Pomeranian, they were not too sure, so they brought their son along. When the son came by, oh my god, Star, don't you start now, don't you dare start now. Come on, Star, you're better than that. Okay, so when the son came by and looked at the dog was all happy. The little pup was all happy, and he was speechless because apparently, according to them, the Pomeranian has been gone for a few weeks up to a month. And when they saw the Pomeranians, like, oh, here she is. They even offered us money for compensation of taking care of the pup, but we actually denied the money and just said, nah, you keep it. It was fine. We just took care of the dog, and now it's good. Because that Pomeranian was the pup that actually played with Star. All the other dogs didn't want to play with Star, so it was sad actually. That according to the dogs, in comparison, the dogs are the adults, and Star, since she's still young, they consider her as a baby that wants to play with the adults. And you know, adults don't really play with babies. Just, that's how the mindset was. So now that we've actually given the pup back to the owner, Star's kind of sad because now she doesn't have another dog to play with. If we're not the ones that are actually playing with Stars, that's just sad, honestly. Hopefully we'll be able to buy another dog or another pet that Star could actually play with, but that's not going to be until a long while. So until then, I'm gonna have to play with Star more often, of course, and take her out for more walks because she loves to walk. She loves to run. She just loves the exercise in general. So that will keep her mind off the pup. But that's how it is. Dogs have feelings too. Even if you don't know it, they actually have feelings. A lot of them is usually either guilt or anger or just disappointment. They actually have those feelings too. They know if you're angry with them because, of course, they're going to do the little crawl, they're going to do the little sad puppy eyes, and just please just forgive me. That type of attitude whenever they do something wrong. And you've seen it before. You've seen it before. Even, of course, you see how happy they become if you give them food, or if you give them something, you give them a toy, or if they know that they're going to go outside, they can do a little bit of happy round dancing circle type of deal. They have feelings too. But other than that, it's just I have the shock mount right there, and if you look at SwordKing090 on Twitter, you get to see the setup, because I have the shield, I have the pop filter, the windscreen cover, the Blue Yeti, and of course the shock mount with a mic stand. And I really hope that this is actually going to be the thing that will bring more quality into my videos and not have to worry about sort of vibrations. If that actually cuts a lot of it out, I'm going to be happy. It's just, at times, it is kind of annoying to hear that in the background whenever I'm going on Skype or even going on live stream. But that's going to be another deal for another day. I just wanted to let you guys know that I got my shock mount and we returned the Pomeranian to their owners. It was fun. It was actually quite fun to actually have the Pomeranian running around every single time. But hey, since the owners were looking for them and we wanted to give it back to the owners to begin with, everyone now is happy except for Star. So I gotta take her out for more walks. But it's all good. Once it gets cooler and cooler and cooler, I will not actually hate the fact that I'll have to go outside and start to sweat. That's just the deal with me. I didn't want to do it over the summer, and especially for Star, it's just altogether bad. But I'm going to end it off here. I'll probably bring that up next week because I don't want to ramble on too much. So, have a great day, everyone. I'm SwordKing090, and as always, I will see you in the next video.